All right, guys. I need to find a place so I can chill, so we can talk, chosen ones. I think this will be cool. Listen, guys. Breaking free from anything requires you to make a choice. Breaking free from anything requires you to make a choice. Now, if you're struggling with codependency, that is going to be very difficult for you. It's going to be one of the most difficult things you've ever done. Breaking free, what are you breaking free from? You're breaking free from family, bondage, family, useless jobs, work environments, meaningless relationships. It can be so many things. But everything starts with a choice. And whatever the choice is, it is also going to come with consequences because there is people that have gotten too used to your energy to that extent whereby if you do try to break free, they are going to consider you a threat. People have gotten too accustomed to your energy to the degree where when you do decide to break free, they are going to see you as a threat. They are going to feel like you're undermining them or whatever. You are, I don't know, they're going to feel like you're betraying them. So they want you to have the guilt because you've chosen yourself to break free. You've chosen to break yourself free. So it is going to feel like you're guilty. You'll have a lot of guilt, because you're trying to get away from certain people. You realize you overstand. They no longer serve your highest good. You want to get away. And it's going to feel guilty. You're going to feel guilty. And the people that have been around you are always going to make it look like you're doing something wrong. Let me help you understand something, my chosen ones. People don't want to be left behind. People do not want to be left behind. And I'll tell you what is even the biggest shocker. The people that don't want to be left behind, they're the ones that are doing better than you. Can I repeat this for you one more time, ladies and gentlemen? The ones who don't want to be left behind are the ones that are already doing better than you. You see, so many people like you when you're playing small. You're that little, what do they call it? You're in a little box. So wherever they come, they will find you there coiled up in a little box. Any moment you try to spread your wings and fly, they're going to come out. They're going to come out and clip your wings, so you can stay seated down there where they can control you. It's all about control. The more you realize that you did not come here to be controlled, it's going to be your beginning phase of breaking yourself free. It doesn't matter how much you pray. You might be a prayer warrior, you know all the verses in the Bible, you can speak in tongues, you know how to fast and everything. If you do not have made that choice, nothing is going to work. It doesn't matter what you want God to give you, whatever it is you've been asking for, change, new marriage, new this or new that, whatever. When you have not made the choice to move, it is going to stay the same way it has always been. You can go and spend overnights in church. You can read the whole Bible. You can go to Bible school. There's nothing that's going to change unless you make a decision to break free. And do you know who is going to break yourself free? Do you know who is going to break free? Help. Do you know who is going to do the breaking free? You are the one who's going to do the breaking free. Nobody is going to do it for you. So when you see sometimes coaches talking with you and they are recommending to you to get away, This is abuse. Leave. That is what they think you should do. Maybe they are pointing a certain direction that you should go. Believe them. Listen to them and believe them. Now you see, when we start talking about success, we're not talking about big cars. We're not talking about all these mansions. We're not talking about millions and millions in the bank. It can sometimes happen where you might actually accumulate a good amount of wealth to make you comfortable. But that's not what I'm talking about when I'm talking about success. I'm talking about the ability to wake up every single day, make your own decisions. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Who do you want to invite to your home? Who do you want to spend time with? Who do you want to share your energy? You can make a choice when you want to, and you will do it exactly how you want to do it without having to seek external validation. So, in other words, success will bring you another level or degree of happiness, the happiness you've never seen before. This one I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it does not matter what you want to do, where do you want to go. There is people that want you in a little box. Believe me, I've broken free from a dysfunctional family matrix. I know exactly what I'm talking about. They don't want you gone. They don't want you grown. They don't want you evolving. They want you there. That's where they're used to you. They're used to you in that little bubble. The moment you try to get out of the bubble, it's going to be a problem. So that's what I mean when I say there's going to be consequences, because there is people that don't want you to grow. Now, speaking from a perspective of somebody that has done the breaking free, I've broken myself free. Okay, I chose to break free. I did not care who was going to say what were they going to do. I said, okay, this is my time. I'm going to break free, and I chose myself. I chose myself to break free. So I took a decision, and I left. Relationship, yes. Friendships, yes. Family, yes. I left. When you do leave, you will start to experience some shifts in your energy. Because you see, once upon a time, you used to be around people who used to drain your energy. They used to make a lot of noise. Oh, go and sit down there. Do this or do that. They was pushing you left and right. So you being the nice person that you are, you was like, okay, you don't want to make your father angry. You don't want to make your parents angry, whatever, siblings, friends. You used to follow along. But the moment you choose not to follow along, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to realize you have a lot of energy to do all those little things you've always wanted to do. And it's going to start bit by bit. Because you see, if you're putting your energy in the right place, then eventually the success will show. It will start bit by bit, even sometimes in sense that you can't even recognize it. But once you get accustomed, then you now see certain doors that are starting to open up for you. Bit by bit, they will open up. You will be surprised as to how far you can go and how much you can do. Looking back, as a person who has broken free from so many situations, looking back, I'm now seeing that there were so many directions I could go, but I couldn't do these things because I was so entangled with toxicity back in the years. Toxic relationships. Sometimes even toxic work environments. When I removed the problem, I started to grow. You see, when you decide to break away from certain people or situations, there's always going to be a lot of noise. Where do you think you're going? Who do you think you are? Look at you. Why don't you follow along with the family? Why don't you follow along with what we're doing? Why don't you just, what do they call it? Conform. Conform. What do people mean when they say conform? Conform to toxicity? So you're supposed to be in toxicity and continue conforming because you're in toxicity. I refuse that. I said I'm not going to conform with toxicity. If it's healthy, I will conform. But toxicity, I refuse. I did refuse to conform to toxicity. So my chosen ones, you need to understand something that that moment when you start to experience certain levels, little by little, levels of growth, levels of success, levels of growth, you're going to hear a lot of people making so much noise. They made the noise when you broke away. They're also going to make the noise when you do the success. Because I'll tell you something. When you start seeing where it is you need to go or where it is you need to be, there's people that are going to start pulling up back in your energy. Because when they abandoned you back in the days, they was like, let's see how far they can go. They cannot do much. They can just go around in circles and they will be back. Some of them, you'll hear them saying things like, they'll be back. And now it's been years, you're not back. It's been a lot of years, you're still going. They can feel that you're really going and you're really doing it. And that is where it is going to become very real for these people. Silently and secretly, they can feel. They're feeling the detachment, I've been on this journey of healing for quite a while. I've done a lot of healing on myself. I still do the healing every now and then, but the things that now I'm healing are not the same things I used to heal before. And I've seen what success really means to the people that I used to know. Okay, everybody tries to feel like you are. They will say you're arrogant. They think they are the best, or they think they are this, or they think they are that. What are those kind of stuff? But you're a person who is running your own race. You're not competing with anyone. You wake up and you don't compete with anyone. You just want to go out there and be the best you can be. Better than what you was before. Yesterday, you want to keep on growing and evolving. But people, they're going to see it another way. So when you start hearing the noise in the corridors, oh, so and so told us this, or so and so told us that, you have to know that you're doing something. The moment you start to hear in the corridors, you run into people, they're studying, oh, your uncle told us this, your mother told this, your father this. You have to know that you're doing something wrong. You have to know that you've broken a cycle. And every time you break a cycle, people, they feel the effect. They can feel because it's energy. They feel that deficiency in energy. So they're feeling like you're a completely different person. They're watching you behind the scenes. Sometimes they may be stalking you online or whatever. Maybe sometimes showing up at your secretly at your work or whatever. But they feel. Your success is making noise, chosen ones. You don't see it. You don't see it. But I want you to look back. You've broken yourself free 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago, whatever. I want you to look back to the person that you was when you was involved with certain people and the person that you are currently. That is what is going to show you have done the right thing. Because if you didn't choose or decide to break free, you would still be that same person you was many years ago. Nothing will change. It will be the same old drama. So if you ask me about haters, yes, they will be around. Some haters will be around. I don't know anybody who has achieved success and they never had haters. Because the haters are confirmation that you're doing the right thing. Haters are a confirmation that you are growing. You have outgrown these people, so they don't know how to handle this. So that's why they throw these insults at you, that you're arrogant and this, because they feel the effect that you have evolved and you have changed. Now, instead of them coming around and maybe asking you, maybe you can tell us a little bit, how did you do it? How did things move on? They don't want to come around and tell you. They just want to go behind your back and start gossiping about you. Chosen ones, you are going to hear the kind of gossip you've never had before. The moment you choose yourself, you are going to hear the kind of gossip you have not had before when it comes to you. Even the people that you thought you knew, the people you thought you loved, they are going to join the gossip and they're going to gossip about you. So the reason why they are gossiping is because your success is making a lot of noise. That's what I want you to understand. And whatever the reason is, whatever the circumstances is, nobody should ever make you decide where it is you need to go. You're the pilot of your own life, my chosen ones. You're the one who decides what you need to do. Get up, go out there, make it happen. And the rest is going to align for you. So let us know what you think about the video. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.